Show me your habits, and I'll show you your future. We don't rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the strength of our systems. And the Stoics knew this long before it became modern science. Discipline, quiet, unseen, unglamorous, was the foundation of their philosophy. To build a strong life, they started with small acts, done daily, not once in a while, not when they felt like it, every day, because excellence is not an act, it's a habit. Part 1. Stoicism is a discipline, not just a philosophy. Stoicism is often misunderstood as a theory, a set of wise sayings or distant ideas. But to the Stoics themselves, it was a discipline. Epictetus divided philosophy into three fields: logic, the study of truth; physics, the study of nature; ethics, the study of how to live. But none of these meant anything unless you practiced them. Philosophy was action. It was daily, repetitive, ritual. You wake, you prepare your mind, you observe your impulses, you confront discomfort, you examine the day at night. This was the true Stoic life. Seneca said, "Philosophy teaches us to act, not to speak." So when it comes to building habits, you're not just learning how to behave, you're learning how to live. Part 2. Start small, repeat daily. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, woke each morning not with pride, but with practice. He reminded himself, "You are rising to do the work of a human being." He didn't expect perfection, he expected effort. And that is where all habits begin. Not with ambition, but with consistency. The Stoics taught that nothing worth mastering happens in a single day. They practiced small, repeatable actions, journaling to examine the mind, cold exposure to build willpower, fasting to train moderation, silence to control speech, reflection to sharpen virtue. Each action simple, each day repeatable, and over time these small acts forge an identity, a person of discipline. Part 3. Make the hard thing easy to do. Modern science confirms what the Stoics lived. Habits stick when friction is low and reward is high. So what did the Stoics do? They removed decision fatigue. They lived by principles, not moods. Marcus didn't ask, "Do I feel like journaling today?" He simply wrote, every morning. Epictetus didn't wonder, "Should I avoid comfort today?" He had already chosen the hard path. To build strong habits, make them obvious, make them simple, make them daily. For example, place your journal on your pillow right before sleep. Set your meditation space before bed. Wake and sit. Put your workout shoes by the door. Remove excuses. Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Habits protect your time. They automate your values. Part 4. Discipline greater than motivation. Most people wait for motivation, but the Stoic waits for nothing. Discipline is stronger than mood. It's stronger than fatigue. It's stronger than fear. Why? Because it doesn't argue. It just acts. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This is the Stoic formula. Decide who you want to become. Design habits that reflect that. Do them, whether or not you feel like it. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline is a muscle. Train it daily, and your actions become automatic. Your values become behavior. Part 5. Breaking bad habits. The Stoic way. Habits aren't just things we do, they're ways we think. So to change a habit, you don't just change your actions. You challenge your judgments. Epictetus said, "It is not things that disturb us, but our opinions about them." If you keep procrastinating, look not just at the action, but the belief behind it. Do you believe you need to feel ready? Do you believe failure defines you? Replace those beliefs. Challenge them, like a Stoic would. And then replace the bad habit with its opposite. Replace mindless scrolling with mindful breathing. Replace late nights with quiet evening reflection. Replace self-criticism with journaling and perspective. Seneca reminded us, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Break one, build one, repeat. Part 6. The identity of discipline. In the end, habits don't just create routines, they create identity. When you journal daily, you become thoughtful. When you wake early, you become prepared. When you do hard things, you become strong. And when you live aligned with virtue, you become free. This is the Stoic reward. Not fame, not pleasure, not power, integrity. You do what you say. You live what you believe. You become who you admire. Not once, not occasionally, but daily. Start with one. One habit, one promise, one commitment. Make it small, make it real, make it daily. And over time, it becomes a thread. That thread becomes a rope. That rope becomes an anchor. And that anchor holds you steady when the world storms around you. The Stoics didn't build their character in theory. They built it in the quiet hours, in disciplined repetition, one habit at a time.